Welcome to the Our Town demonstration video summarizing the home screen menu tab bar. After the user logs in, a presentation of the tab bar will be complete. Home, Search, My Account, About, Frequently Asked Questions, Contact, MyPeople, MyGedcom, Publish Gedcom, and Log Out. The home screen is the navigation screen in order to drill down to existing markers on the system or to add a new marker at the bottom. The left-hand margin sidebar briefly is a filter option to filter the markers that you want to look at down to a manageable level. So let's go to the first tab on the home screen tab bar, and that's the search function. This allows you to search for markers by name, such as Wilson, it will bring up any marker with a thumbnail picture and a name that you can click on to go directly to that marker, and all of these have the name Wilson in them. The My Account tab is the user profile, name, current address, previous addresses by county, email, birth date, year born, and if you can allow other users to email you. Under My Account, you can get a list of all of your markers that you've added and be able to view, edit, or delete them. You can get a list of all of the media that this user has added and be able to view, edit, or delete them. And you can also get a list or create a list of My Favorite markers, which in effect bookmarks markers that allow you to quickly go to these markers, such as if you're working on a project with these markers and adding media to them. This would be a convenient way to do that. And then view marker history. For instance, I remember seeing something. I don't remember where or under what circumstances, but you can go to your history and scroll back down through that to try and identify where you recently saw something that you may want to now mark as a favorite marker. This allows you also to build private marker groups and public marker groups. For instance, a private marker group might be Wilson Ancestral Homes that I only want my nuclear family to be able to see. It allows you to make them private, true, and make them editable, true. The private and editable function is a lot more important in the public marker groups, because you can set up a public marker group such as the historic landmark of Kirkwood, and if I say editable true, that means that any other user can add and delete to this group. For instance, this list contains all those public marker groups created by me, the user, Will Dunn, and then also another user is on this list. Let's go back to the My Account tab and look at user groups. Now, my user groups are the groups defined that I want to share media with under the private label. So this is used for building groups of users that you can use to designate to share private media with. Now the user list is a complete list of all users on the system with their login ID or username, their email listed if they've elected to allow you to email them, and then all of their media listed so that you can view their media that this particular user added. Now in the filter left-hand sidebar is a convenient way to filter through this entire user list to find those people who currently live in or ever lived in Richland County, Illinois, of which there's only 4 currently on the user list. Now if I want to find out who currently lives in Richland County, I can further filter this down. And we find that only 2 users now currently live in Richland County, and I can do that with another county also, St. Louis County, for instance. And then you can also change your password under the MyAccount function. The next tab is About Our Town. Briefly gives you a description of the website. Frequently asked questions. There are none listed here right now. It's a new site. This will be added to as we go along. Here's the Contact tab bar. And these are basically for web surfers who want to know a little bit about the website before they register, perhaps. The next tab bar is the MyPeople, and this is the list of people that you add to be used to assign to media. And you can add their portraits here, the relationship to you, and you can also delete people from this MyPeople list. So it's first name, middle name, last name, nickname, just basic information. Now the MyGedcom tab is the file for import of Gedcom 5 information from desktop applications. And I have several hundred people out here that I've imported and uploaded. Now the reason for this tab is to import people, view their genealogy details, and then also view media that has been linked to this Gedcom. And by linking, quickly we go down to the view details of this Gedcom entry, and we have the option to associate people from the MyPeople list to them, and then we also have the option to update Gedcom events. Now in the MyGedcom list, you'll notice the status unpublished on most, published on some, linked or a master on others. Now this status will always be unpublished if there's no death date. And if there is a death date, 1953 for Lulabelle Snyder, but there's no media, or there's no death location by county muni code on this file, this Gedcom will remain unpublished. Now any of the masters or the published Gedcoms will appear on the published Gedcom list, which now is an accumulation of all of those Gedcoms throughout the whole system that meet those 3 criteria. There's a death date, there's a death location, and there is media associated with this published Gedcom. Now this screen also allows you then to go out and view all the accumulated media for this person. And you have a thumbnail and a link to the actual media. And that concludes the demonstration on the menu tab bar. Thank you.